Okay, abusia ye bemo bibia kwaba. Shronko so aba POG Media so make sure sa fe no aba obe like no subscribe na afin so tima share dwumadi no ama foforo so nsa atumi aka. Ensam ekoso my Ghana mu ayen so ya depend ye say brand no any political trending stories e make headlines and say e make waves e wo my kronkron Ghana mu no. POG Media ye beba bedom eje ya bedwafo ene abusuafo na ndey di ensam ene ekoso e wo political highway ni so. Eje anas aremeyao anas ene Kennedy Japan ho nsensem a chese be last week ensembi ebeto abontia ya chese yade a UK court ashe Kennedy Japan say ontua eye $18 million enfama anas for eye defamation na ensemi buboba yade a journalist bebre na eto omano eguso na ndrada na chese court esa etenada semisuna nsema eboboba na busua table no eye atene Amed Suale like mana owu chese owu yaya no ne last asama okanya ansa no wu no WhatsApp chat no etimi eliki chese audio sa ababo ntene ano ed no papa anas anhwe ya obetimi akwakodem for life if we say news a yense kan kwakoyem say Amed Suale owu ya chese ebimu suspect Kennedy Okombreko Japan say ono na ye behind it no table no ya tene akoye anas esan say even po information a eboboba no ebi ni say eyade a Amed Suale no na even answer na obado no ne anas aremeyao wontawantawa entawantawa na edomuntema chese anas kura 2013 na busua ensem a eliki ababonten no ano ehye papa intimi wasting time kura mepesem bem yakwakuti de yakwo ni benansa na ebekọ no mesho say wo nsem kai bia ore be share your comment section wala like share dwumadi no ma afoforo nso nsa entumi enkebi medamase.
So by the time Amed Suale died, he was not a member of Tiger IPI.
No, he was not.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, he says it here. He was not. He said, I have resigned. I don't want to have anything to do with them. But you too be mindful, because anyone who is leaking videos that could not have been leaked after you left is trying to implicate you. And today, we are all here because Daniel Owusu-Kranting is accused of leaking pictures.
To your knowledge, or to Daniel Owusu-Kranting's knowledge, did Amed Suale fall out with Anas Aremeyao Anas?
Well, it would appear so, because from the narratives or from the text messages, he had a lot of complaints about him. He has even said in one of the text messages that if he were to talk, what Ken did was small.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, he even went ahead and said that you do all these efforts and you are not appreciated. So he had some...
And you have these text messages?
Oh, yes, I have.
You can share... Oh, you have to look at me. You can share with some of us? You can share it with the media?
I can share it.
Of Amed Suale talking?
Yes, I have Daniel Owusu-Kranting's full permission to share everything.
Okay, let me tell our viewers that we will obtain these videos and share it to you on the extended interview of this, on the extended program interview of this very important interview. So don't worry, if you are watching it now and we are not showing the videos, keep an eye on Good Evening Ghana on this page and on TV on Tuesday night, so you get everything. Okay, so, wow. You said, Amed Suale said in a text that if he were to talk, what Kennedy did with who watches a watchman, watches the watchman will be small, will pale into insignificance.
Yes, he said the whole Ghana will shake.
If he were to say what he knows about the operations of Tiger Eye.
Exactly.
What then was Amed Suale doing by the time he died, to your knowledge?
I have no idea what he was doing. Because I think he said he was going to lay low in one of the text messages. And after that, my clients never had any interactions with him again.
Then he heard he had died?
Then he heard he had died.
Did he attend the funeral, Daniel Kranti?
No, he could not have attended the funeral. Because upon the death of Amed Suale, people were calling him and threatening him. I think
why do people think that he could have been part of the operation to undo Amed?
Because a certain narrative has been set way back in 2018. I mean, the same person that keeps telling everybody that Amed Suale died because of pictures.
Who is this person?
Well, your guess is as good as mine. We should ask, the whole Ghana should ask, who set the narrative years ago saying that Amed died because there was a release of pictures. Now, this Amed, His pictures are everywhere. If we are talking about who released pictures of Amed first, or who released Ahmed's image first, it will be Anas. Because if you look at the school feeding documentary, the 16th minute, you will see Amed with a camera in there.
But they don't say that he's Ahmed Suale.
You don't have to say he's Ahmed Suale.
Yes, but having somebody's image in a documentary is quite different from having the image and writing the name Paul Adomochi on it. So because Amed is not on TV, he's not like me that people can, my name and my face are associated for many years. Ahmed's face may be known, but they didn't say in the documentary that this is Ahmed Suale.
My position is that Amed was not an undercover investigative journalist. Whoever he was interacting with during those documentaries.
Yes. When I interviewed Kwesi Nyantechi's wife, she told me that Amed came to Kwesi Nyantechi. He even came to their house to invite them to Dubai. So yes, he doesn't cover his face. He shows up.
So everybody knows who he is.
Not everybody, but some people.
I mean, those who
certainly Kwesi Nyantechi knows him. Kwesi Nyantechi's friend Mohammed knows him. Some people around the GFA also know him.
Yes.
He comes and he says, "Amed is looking for you." So he's quite well known. So you are making nonsense of the fact that given the so-called narrative of an Amed photograph is baseless.
Exactly, it is very baseless because photographs of a person who is not hidden. He even has a Facebook page with his photographs. He has published his photographs everywhere.
And on the Facebook page, he's called Ahmed Suale?
No, he's called Usong Diwala. Yes, but if I want your image, it's not too difficult to get it. If I know.
I get the point you are making. That if somebody is looking for Ahmed's image, it's not difficult. It's there. It's available.
If I know
once I know who to ask him, and you get the image on social media.
Perfect.
So this image that we are seeing on the television, you said it was shared by Amed himself?
Yes, shared by him.
This is Facebook page?
Facebook.
But what name does he use on the Facebook page, you said?
Usong Diwala.
Usong Diwala.
Diwala, yeah. Well, I can't really pronounce it, but that's what
I see.
Yeah, I read it. He has pictures of his wife there, his children there. Everything about him is there. So it's strange why the narrative would be that the person died because of pictures. When years ago, this man has said, a dead man has said, whoever is releasing pictures is trying to implicate you. And years later, 5, 6 years later, somebody is behind bars.
Because of the releasing of pictures.
Because of releasing
allegations
of
releasing of pictures.
Speculations of such a high crime. Such a crime that is if you are slapped with a murder charge, you can imagine.
So the police are not saying to Daniel Cranton that he killed Suale. They are saying that his release of the photographs led to the murder of Suale. Is that really what the charge sheet is about?
Yes, and then they claim that he was in the vicinity, which I doubt very much.
So by the time Amed died, was Amed, as far as your client knows, was Amed talking to Anas?
I don't know.
Or on friendly level, you know that.
Nobody knows that.
But he has certainly resigned from Tiger Eye.
Yes, he had resigned.
But that information has never come out. I mean, he was buried as a Tiger Eye staff. Anas was at the funeral. They treated the matter as one of their own has passed. They didn't say that he had left.
Mine. And we are going to find the killer of Amed. We are going to find the killer of Amed. And Amed died because of pictures. But to the best of our knowledge...
Let me finally ask you about the baby mother, because there's information that Anas spoke to the baby mother. What's that about?
Yes, she was heard in a conversation with Daniel Owusu-Cranton that...
Do you have that audio?
Yes.
You'll give it to us?
With you.
All right.
He was said to have been planning, or Adolf and Anas. She said, if I can say it in Twi or say it in English, and Jane said, maybe a fino.
Who's talking?
This is Anas.
Telling the lady.
This is the lady repeating what she had heard.
Okay, what is it?
She's saying that imagine Jane say me re fino. I think and I'm be And she said some other lady in the.
Has the baby mother fallen out with Daniel Cranton?
Well, yes, they have fallen out.
Because I'm wondering why Anas will be talking to her, indicating the threats that he wants to carry out, if indeed he did, threats he wants to carry out against her baby father, unless, of course, the two of them are falling out.
They are falling out. They always fall out. They will start talking again. They fall out. They'll start talking again. But now they are not on good terms.
The lady and Cranton.
Exactly.
But Anas is on good terms with the lady?
Obviously, because she's the one who's giving the narrative.
But if she's not on good terms with Daniel Cranton, why is he calling him back to alert him that this is what your boss is saying?
No, at the time, what I'm trying to say is that they fall out and they become friends again.
Okay,
at the time,
they had become friends again.
And she's saying, oh, do you know what happened here? This person is saying this and this and this.
Okay.
And that we are planning that one Addo was saying that we should fake an armed robbery attack. And somebody should even beat me up. So that in case you survive, you will not know that there was a ploy like that.
I don't get it. Somebody should beat who up?
Beat the Addo up. So we are planning an armed robbery attack.
On who?
On Daniel Cranton.
And what's Addo doing with it?
And Addo will be with him, Daniel Cranton.
Oh, she'll be hanging around with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if the armed robbers come, they are supposed to kill Daniel Cranton and beat Addo, so that it will be like they were both victims of the crime.
And then Daniel passed. So that it won't even look like it's orchestrated.
Exactly.
And Adolf was part of the plan.
And Addo, she is saying, she's heard saying that Adolf was part of the plan.
Adolf was part of the plan for himself to be beaten.
Yes.
Really?
Willing to be beaten.
Why? Who was Adolf? Who could Adolf be doing this for?
Adolf was still working with Anas at the time.
This is getting very complicated.
Yes.
But it's taken the police 6 years to arrest the same Daniel Cranton who has collaborated with them since Amed Suale died.
Yes.
That is shocking too.
Collaborated with them, applied to them. He has police escorts following him everywhere when he's going for all these meetings. So to me, I was shocked when you say he's a fugitive of justice.
Enti ensem no mu bi ene ekokoti na chese Anas Aremia Anas one Kennedy Okompleko e Japan omu case ni table no ya tene chese WhatsApp chat elikia allegedly chese yade a Anas Aremia Anas enim Amed Suale woni hu bi chese ama highway no so aye de papa ama so asa ye hye eso aye hye papa na busua lawyer Morris Ampao, one of the NPP gurus, on also the Nsembi about the two judges say, on also expose biha, on also astatia, or ye fa Kennedy or complex Japan, Nancy Nsembia, or Kikano, and no Eden. Quayem say, or more NPP Amoyukuna, or more person on the Dr. Mahama Bawumia, as about 2028 in it, on person can Assembia, Edigu, a Kennedy or complex Fiachese, or man, and so Eddie and so about the two giants. My person for Sabemiako, Yakuti, a lawyer Morris Ampao. Or the two.
He fled when the police were closing in on him and just returned 2 weeks ago. Meanwhile, everybody in this Ghana who knows him knows that he's been here. People are having dinner with him. He's looking after relatives. He's paying for people to be released from hospitals. He's doing a whole lot of things in Ghana. He's in plain sight. He's not hiding.
To mutrimu say Anas ne Ken Japan issue we no Ken Japan asem no Anas sa issue we no enye Ken Japan any Anas o Ken Japan was defending the party and Ken Japan party no e na musuma no ba on say see an party no obia yi na ma especially Bawumia Akuffo no they are all jubilating second lose court case no me why no onusu yeso they are doing all these things to the bay. I'm free say next year election, but me ebe win. But that issue we know for two say it's not a corner. It was not Ken Japan against Anas. Me say Akuffo dominus Akuffo do Ken for that time and Penifono and the freaking Japan. Our information cry no and no more catching say Ken who no be team Anas and even what Anas was doing it was wrong. Obiano say it was wrong. The Anas was about to destroy the party of MPP. Now Anas, not intention is say or person or destroy MPP. What would say Anas and this for upper power? I'm Anas supposed to end this that there be. He's an jet and said they be an or destroy MPP. And that Bawumia and Penifone the Akuffo domina every can say Charlie face in my. And that can a way now say see ano all say Aban say no or we na yama now no Bawumia Penifone be. I send a congratulation message. Eddie Amaba, Eddie Anas, Eddie, Japan. lawyer must ample kase dia nas aye Kenya Japan no ebe ma Kenya Japan no ne carrier no ebegu omai so obi kan sa asem we a next nipa no lawyer hu se sa nipa no we bogus lawyer se nipa no teacher no kan sa asem chiewa hu se nipa no we bogus teacher because if you omonpeliku form po a obedi ade kran po no omonpeliku fa kwa dem by 1 year and 3 months onumpo ye chine ko dos prison even Trumpy ye the criminal case eto no so asem pro omunya ndi nwie ye uja say aha na Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as well even Nelson Mandela as well omunya omokoda prison aba to become a leader no enye easy obefa ensem se yemu but in Japan case we go olusu ye and I don't see how our people are jubilating say can lose masa enemies are not God oh. Trust me say sa we po abampo it go even give Japan even more sympathy vote from the party youth and the delegate for no eyem ho do enter Japan issue we eban eban empenefo na no etwa sign mo bo me ko for no mo na munsu ma mo because see ano Akuffo do see ano onumpo no waso Bawumia see ano what the branch champion eba enu na mo no munju no ho wo ja se enjo ma mo ko tie lawyer must ampomra
Bernard wo he emi ya say me video no internet mo problem Bernard also call people bra mamba e winning elections mo say mama be winning and am ko ye political prediction and e farmer mo instead of mo concentrate nyame na o ka say mama be winning no mo concentrate na mo ma sa nyame no mo mama na mama e ma o man di yi no what's the gandam I say na ya tell say Kennedy Japan is going to buy my friend shut up Bernard shut up me yesu moja e ba so me say yesu me ko ba ampa hu metibi mu nyame hu metibi mu a me kan kware no ni me for my name Bernard I come against you that your stop that o for say mo wa gadre no mo jai abana hu kede Japan wa hefa some gandam in some listen to me and then you have Sam George ko share Kennedy Japan o be bia e me yapem social media Addo na Sam George aba Kennedy Japan me fi omo na wo de momuntie wo Sam George ni Kennedy Japan ko share it is on social media omo ko share wo program bia se a Sam George ko Kennedy Japan ho akọ ka kire Kennedy Japan say wo Kennedy Japan da be ba na wo de mba MPP phone tie na mo fa wo ma na omo nim na mo de Bawumia ba ombe lusu poto na Kennedy Japan so sere homo na me hu say say upetu bi ni ye dadawa they were many believe Kennedy Japan ni obi a asofo no onya asofo ni die saa o mo refi na 2 Kennedy Japan doesn't believe in prophecy and this pastor so many years Kennedy Japan na 2 the records are there now because they were doing the premise 2024 premise na Kennedy Japan atrasi masofo bebre dada and say obi win premise no there were pastors who came and told Kennedy Japan say nyame yi achomo including Bernard nyame yi achomo say he is the flag bearer Emma Kennedy jomu die abo sika momo akoba ye no na Kennedy wenya it I was suspecting Kennedy to know say some didn't move for because he na opposite the opponent very strong and Sam George slow Bawumia come back no wa said that Kennedy Japan say he should come back because Ghana for no because NDC4 himself no bar. Who say Kennedy Japan, do you think Sam George have your interest at? Sam George is praying that you come. Now bar. The obeyedi number 1. Any scandal be omunimbia no me raise against you. And from who? And Charles we Japan be ofia abe hwe. They will mobilize people like Kennedy Japan. And when say Captain Smart are only one issues. Can we tell her they are true? Can we tell her to come at you? And as so for like Obi Nimuni, there are people who don't like Kennedy Japan. all these people no nya are ready, and not MPP will give them ammunitions, resource them back to back. They will fire you, malign you, disgrace you, and show us at the end of the day, no corner way weak. And this is what NDC want. They want to get a poor. And they put the MPP for money smart. Sure. Yeah, about 2024 no. They move big Ghana by you say. Kaya nyanka we buy. You will be an issue, mama. Mama coming on a issue. Into that Ghana my bonny say, kaya nyanka, kwabra before contesting mama. Into you move best kaya so kwabra before and mama dear is gone. Mama dear, nobody will vote for mama. Mama we need a mekotogo. Ni strategy. I'm more adopted to let Ghanaians know say, oh, mama is not the key. It's not the hope. And alpha. And you say, now me ampa. Maybe this mama ye dino. Me make just mama ye dino for bra. No. And the MPP were praying say, mama will not get the 5 brother we know race no. Now come with the other person. I don't with the already do subaye and come with the crowd for nkaye. Yes, show mama at that time because not all banner or the experience and ever. What if you check? And if you know, mama, or your propaganda, on how to convince people, or a communicator. And now we were doing everything to ensure, say, mama. The same thing the MPP for, NDC for, about to ekotui, I'm on say, oh, Kennedy Paul, and to win him here. Almost start your mama for sika. Omo Kennedy Paul supporters. Say, mon corner, mon kaka Kennedy Paul ni. And I'm a couple of the Kennedy Paul name Yame, Kennedy Paul no head, and I Kennedy Paul bar, and I Kennedy Paul bar, and they will confuse and convince the grassroots just to make sure that they get their candidate that they want. Obi anywhere, oh yeah, who cover ball. Na Brazil, I will hot. Na House of Folk will hot. Yes, it choose opponent out of the boy, over Brazil. Ubeka se has here, Brazil. The same way NDC, Yemuno, Omo Pekede Pon. Me a boni yem, ye teacher or so. Na Anas a crash, Anas a Seminocano or chain. Na Mudi Kennedy Pon, but not the second expose. Me, I'm telling you, say Anas what other expose about Kennedy Pon. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. And now have scandals. It's about Kennedy Pon or the CA. Or person punish Kennedy Pon. Or person already in the political career. Or person already in the business. Anas is doing that too. And you know, on started say, 1 minute Kennedy Pon yene. Started.
Alright, I was teacher say winning some a course so our political hiring such as Amed Suale ni wa uye a hun sensem artist say Anas Aremia Anas ne hun ya ba some say and some Anas breaking news yenya per WhatsApp chatter etimi elikino kwakoyem say Anas Aremia Anas onim Amed Suale wona uye no nemu enye Kennedy okompreku e Japan. Aje bushia ama highway ne so ayi hu papa ebim se na nasa ha yebeka se okoma Amed Suale no esi den enonim Amed Suale wo de hu bi enso per WhatsApp chat ne per ensama Amed Suale editu bia before say owu no bushia ensam no na ano hye papa ntimi de mbesia na madaba se samaje pani mekoti nsama ekoso o political highway ne so POG Media medamase.